Hello, everybody. My name is Ass, and welcome to Spongebob X Squidward Fanfiction. That's right. I'm gonna be reading some fanfiction. SpongeBob woke up to the sound of his usual alarm blaring throughout his house. Why am I reading it like this? Good. Hold on, let me do my best impressions. Good morning, world. SpongeBob jumped out of his bed and he ran downstairs, quickly getting ready for the wonderful day ahead of him at the Krusty Krab. I'm just kidding, Krusty Krab. When he was ready, he ran outside screaming at his familiar chant, "I'm ready!" Squidward popped his head out of one window. "Will you be quiet?"
Will you be quiet? It's bad enough I have to deal with you during the week. I don't want to have to deal with you on my Sunday either.
SpongeBob stopped running. What? What do you mean it's Sunday? SpongeBob muttered. Oh, wait.
I mean, it's Sunday. The Krusty Krab is closed. Go home.
SpongeBob left. Groggily walked home. Squidward sat down on his bed.
What am I going to do?
Squidward spoke aloud, even though there was no one there.
I've been putting up this act of not liking SpongeBob for years, just to cover the fact that I really love him. I love everything about him. I love hearing his unique laugh. I love when I hand him an order ticket and we touch for half a second.
Squidward actually started to tear up.
But I can never have him.
Squidward closed his eyes, trying to stop the tears. Squidward? SpongeBob was in Squidward's doorway.
What are you doing here? How much did you hear?
SpongeBob looked down and stared at his shoes. I wanted to see if you could play with me because Patrick is busy. I heard everything. The only noise in his room was Squidward's silent crying. Finally, SpongeBob spoke. Squidward, I had no idea that you felt that way. SpongeBob walked over to Squidward and sat down next to him. He placed his hand on Squidward's hand, sending a shock up Squidward's spine. And I have to admit, SpongeBob looked at Squidward, I feel the same. I love you, Squidward. Silence. Pure silence. Until Squidward grabbed SpongeBob and pulled him for a kiss. It was short and sweet. SpongeBob's eyes popped open with shock, but he closed them in when he was realized what was going on. And when Squidward pulled away, SpongeBob whispered, barely audible, "My." Squidward obeyed and pulled him in closer. Squidward started to rub SpongeBob's chest while kissing him. SpongeBob made a slight moan. Squidward, I want you. I need you. That's all Squidward needed to hear. He knelt down and unzipped SpongeBob's SquarePants. And put them onto the side. SpongeBob pulled Squidward's lips towards him for another one. He needed to kiss him. To feel his wet, warm lips against his while they were kissing, Squidward started to caress SpongeBob's bowl, causing SpongeBob to release another moan of pleasure. Squidward walked over to his bed and grabbed some pillows and put them on the floor. He gently put SpongeBob on them. He kissed SpongeBob's lips and then started tiny kisses on his chest all the way down to his bulge. Squidward looked at SpongeBob, almost teasingly. Squidward got on top of SpongeBob and started to rub his bulge against SpongeBob's. Ew. Their breathing got heavier. SpongeBob started to bump his bulge into Squidward's. They went faster and faster. Squidward, I think I'm gonna come. Squidward smirked.
We can't have that just yet, can we? We have only just begun. Oh wait, that's Mr. Krabs.
Squidward slowed down and got off of SpongeBob. He laid a tiny kiss on SpongeBob, making SpongeBob shudder. Squidward slid his tentacle into Squidward's underwear and grabbed SpongeBob's cock. Squidward started to move his hand up and down slowly at first. I didn't realize I was reading a porno. I actually went in here just to read a fan fiction. This is a lot funnier than I expected. Then gave SpongeBob a few sucks and picked SpongeBob up and set him on the edge of his bed with his ass in the air. Squidward positioned himself as SpongeBob's entrance. This might hurt a bit. I mean.
This might hurt a bit, so I'm going to take it slow, okay?
SpongeBob nodded. Squidward put his dick in SpongeBob slowly, being cautious on how this will hurt him considering he's just a virgin and how little he is. SpongeBob gasped out in pain and his eyes teared up. He didn't think it would be this painful. To try to remove some of the pain, Squidward laid kisses at SpongeBob's back and grabbed his dangling cock, stroking it. Squidward sped up with his thrusting slowly. SpongeBob's pain turned into pleasure. He moaned, reassuring Squidward that he was enjoying this just like he was. Squidward held onto SpongeBob's hips and started pumping faster into SpongeBob too, at the point where he couldn't breathe and he's got to come. SpongeBob was raking his fingernails into the bed. Squidward took his dick out of SpongeBob and SpongeBob turned around to suck it. He began deep throat Squidward's cock. Then softly suck on it as Squidward began to come inside of SpongeBob's mouth. Squidward pushed SpongeBob onto the bed. He slid SpongeBob's cock into his mouth and began to suck it in a way he never could have thought. SpongeBob began to roll his hips in sympathy with Squidward's bobbing head. He never in a million years would have imagined how good it felt. He let out a moan, closed his eyes, leaned back onto the bed as he came in Squidward's mouth. After that, Squidward continued to stroke SpongeBob's dick just to make sure he got all of it out of him. Wow, SpongeBob said, because that was the only word he could find. Squidward looked at SpongeBob.
Yeah, wow.
I was dared by my cousin to make a Squidward X Spongebob fic, and this was the result. You can thank me later for destroying your entire childhood in just one short story. Oh yeah, totally believe that. Anyway, goodbye, fuckers.
I don't like it here. It's dark and scary. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. Look, I can't even tell the bathrooms apart.